Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be reviewing the 2023 Genesis GV70 electric. I just came back from driving this GV70 and honestly I was very impressed, but in this video I'm going to be doing the full detailed review of this Genesis GV70. I think this is the best looking electric SUV right now, and the only reason I'm saying that is because it looks normal. It looks like a normal SUV. It doesn't have those weird looking rims. This SUV does not look weird. It just looks perfect, and I just love the fact that it looks normal, just like a normal GV70. But let me go ahead and review this GV70 for you guys and show you all the features it has. So before I talk about the electric motors and the power, there is a storage place right here. It is very, very small. There is a nice bright LED light, but on something like a Tesla Model Y, there is a ton of space here in the front, but on this GV70 there is barely any. Anyways, there's two electric motors, one in the front and one in the back, and both are 160 kilowatt, and the battery size on this SUV is 77.4 kilowatt hour battery. The range is 236 miles, and this SUV charges from 0 to full in 8 hours on a 240 volt outlet, and the horsepower numbers are 429 and the torque is 516, but there is a boost button where basically it adds 54 horsepower extra to the 429, so that makes it 483 horsepower and 516 pound-feet of torque. If you guys are interested in the POV test drive of this Genesis GV70 electric, make sure to check it out on my channel. Here is a MSRP sticker of this 2023 electric GV70. If you guys are interested in the standard features it has and the packages, just go ahead and pause the video, and the price with destination is $74,555. If you guys are curious about the color is called Vic Black, and it is a $575 option. Honestly, it looks amazing on this Genesis GV70 electric. And what I love about this electric SUV is the fact that it looks like a normal GV70. I really hate that when car companies make new electric cars or SUVs, they make them look very bad and weird and bulky. So I definitely love what Genesis did coming to the front. Again, it looks like a normal GV70. It's very hard to tell that this is the electric, but you could tell from the grille. And yeah, I am seriously impressed with what Genesis did. I just came back from the POV test drive of this Genesis GV70, and I am truly impressed with the way how it drives. It's very comfortable, very quick, and I really like this SUV. The only two things I don't like about this SUV is the fact that it's very expensive, $75,000, and the range is only 236. So I think Genesis should at least fix the range. If they give us 280 or 300 miles on a full charge, I think it will be reasonable to charge $75,000 for this SUV. For the headlights, they look amazing. Everything right here in the front is LED, and that's expected from Genesis and expected from a $75,000 SUV. I love the way how the daytime running lights look like. The daytime running lights and turn signal indicators are in the same place. Grille looks amazing, or I should not call it a grille because it's basically just a closed part. And here is the charge port, or the charge door, and the charge port is right here. That's how you charge this SUV. Again guys, 236 on a full charge is not acceptable. I really love this LED light up there. This door actually feels nice and solid, and here is the front facing camera. It is in the center, looks amazing. Genesis logo up there. The hood has nice lines to it, and there's front parking sensors, a functional vent or functional grille in the bottom. Here is a sensor for the emergency braking, and there is functional vents on the side. But I am truly impressed with this Genesis GV70 electric. I think Hyundai did a great job with this SUV, and yeah, I just love the fact that it looks like a normal GV70. Here is a side view of this SUV, and honestly it looks amazing from the side. Again guys, I love the fact that it looks normal. I'm not a big fan of the weird looking rims on electric cars and SUVs, so this thing just looks like a normal SUV. For the rims, they actually look pretty good. The size is 265, 45, 20, and those tires and rims, they were comfortable when I took this thing on a drive. So definitely a comfortable SUV even with bigger rims. But yeah, I am truly impressed with the way how it looks and the way how it drives. The ground clearance is 6.9 inches. All the window trims are finished in chrome. Roof rails are finished in brushed aluminum. And on the mirror there is a blind spot monitoring system, a turn signal indicator, and a camera for the 360 camera system this SUV has. And the camera system and the 3D view are amazing on this GV70. But yeah, I am truly impressed with this SUV. I was very impressed with the way how it drove. But let's go ahead and move to the back, and I'll show you the back view of this Genesis GV70. Here is the back of this SUV, and honestly the back doesn't look that good. I prefer the front and the side view more than the back, so this is my least favorite. Tail lights have the same look as the headlights. I think this design looks very good on the GV80, but not on the GV70. So for the tail lights, everything back here is LED, and turn signal indicators are red, they're not amber. The reverse lights are located in the bottom. Genesis is written back here. GV70 is all the way to the left. Reflectors have an okay look to them. There's rear parking sensors, and this bottom piece is finished in brushed aluminum. I love the way how the spoiler looks like. It has a really nice design to it. By the way, the roof rails are finished in chrome, not brushed aluminum. And I love the fact that the brake light is very long. It looks amazing when the brakes are on, or the light is on. Rear spoiler, and that's how you open the lift gate. But yeah, overall I think the back of this SUV looks alright. Definitely I prefer the side view and the front more than the back. Here is the key of this SUV. Key looks very premium, very high quality, has a really nice weight to it, and this key has a ton of buttons on it. So it does have 8 buttons on it: lock, unlock, tailgate release, panic button, a button for the lights so you could flash them, the smart park, and then the remote start. Let me go ahead and turn on this SUV and show you the smart park very quick. So the SUV is on. If you click the back button, the SUV should reverse. As you guys see, the brake light is very big back here. LED, everything LED back here. A nice feature, but I don't think a lot of people are going to be using it. But yeah, this key has a lot of buttons on it, but it does feel nice and premium. So there's 3 ways to open the lift gate. There is a button on the key, a button where the wiper is, and a button inside. Let's go ahead and use the button on the wiper. So this button right here, this SUV of course has power liftgate, which is expected for $75,000. 2 buttons up here, one to close the liftgate and the other one is to close the liftgate and lock the SUV. Inside there is a ton of space. The trunk is nice and big, opening is nice and big, loading floor is nice and low, so getting things in and out is very easy. And by the way, I noticed that the lights back here are actually stronger than the normal GV70, the gas engined GV70. So definitely very strong lights. They're doing a great job making the trunk nice and bright. Right here there's a storage place, and by the way guys, there is an outlet back here, but you have to unlock it to be able to plug something in, which I don't understand. I really wish that Genesis just made a cover, handles to drop the seats down. Let's actually go ahead and do that. And let's go ahead and do the right side. So the seats do go nice and flat, and yeah guys, there is just a ton of space in the back of this SUV. Here is the front door panel. The front door panel looks very, very good. This top portion right here is wrapped in leather, nice and soft. I love the double stitching. I love this tan leather or piece. The door handle feels light but nice and solid. Tweeter looks amazing. Everything is finished in brushed aluminum. Memory seats, and here are the window switches, mirror controls. Everything looks very good, and that's expected from Genesis and expected from a $75,000 SUV. All windows are automatic up and down, and all windows are acoustic. I'm not exactly sure about the windshield. This right here is a little bit on the harder side. I really wish it was a little bit more soft. This right here is actually soft, so this is not plastic. This right here is plastic. Inside there's a decent amount of space. Lexicon sound system is part of the Prestige package, which is $6,800. Seats are nice and comfortable. I really wish they were a little bit more comfortable. I did drive this SUV for about 20 minutes and I was fine, but I feel like Genesis should give us a little bit more cushion. I love the bronze or the brown piping, but yeah, the seats are good. They do have thigh extension, power seats of course, lumbar support, and they do have the Argo Motion function. So basically waves in the seat, almost like massaging seats. But let's go ahead and move inside this GV70 and I'll show you how it looks like from the inside. And just like that, this electric GV70 is on. It looks amazing from the inside and outside, and I love the fact that it looks normal from the inside and outside. So steering wheel has a beautiful look to it, and they're using the same steering wheel from the 3.5 GV70, so I really love that. And right here on the left there is a voice command, phone controls, favorite and phone controls. And right here on the right, safety features. It does have adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, steering assist, and emergency braking, blind spot monitoring system, and crash traffic. This button right here will control the center of this 12.3-inch screen. This is part of the Prestige package, $6,800 package. It does add the Lexicon sound system, heated steering wheel, heated seats, the NABA headliner, and I think it does look good, and it does actually add the 3D view. Behind the steering wheel there is the paddle shifters for the regen braking on I-pedal drive, so basically one pedal driving. And behind the steering wheel there is the headlight controls and turn signal controls. Everything has a really nice premium feel to them, and of course that's expected from Genesis. Here is the wiper controls for the front and back, and here is the fingerprint, the circle button, and here is the start and stop button, and the gauge looks good. It does actually change when you change the drive mode. I really wish that sport mode had a sportier look, but all drive modes have a nice look to them. Right here there is a little bit of ambient light, finished in gloss black. This is finished in chrome. 3 buttons: traction control, hill descent, and brightness control. And in the bottom there is the e-brake, tailgate release, and this right here, it's actually hard, but I really like the feel of it. This right here is hard as well. The door panel is soft, but I love the stitching. It does have heads-up display. Beautiful 14.5-inch screen. It looks amazing. The backup camera is beautiful in this SUV. It does have different views. 360 looks amazing. Here is the back view, or the back rim view. Here is the down view, normal view, and then you'll have the 3D view. 3D view looks amazing. Genesis does a great job with their 3D view, and yeah, I just really love the way how it looks like. If you put this SUV in drive, you will be able to see the front rims where they're going, so you don't scratch them or hit them on curbs. And 360 just looks amazing. Nice and high resolution, beautiful smooth screen. Does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. 14.5-inch very high resolution screen. I love the stitching. Vents look very, very good. And here is the climate controls, shortcuts underneath, heated seats, cold seats, and you could change where the air is coming from. Driver only, heated steering wheel, AC. Does give you that haptic feedback. Auto, off, front, buttons, switches, everything feels very, very good, and that's expected from a $75,000 SUV. And there's that small LCD screen inside. It does have tri-climate control. If you click the map button, it will take you straight to the built-in navigation. Favorite button, emergency light button, radio, media, and setup. And you have the sync and the back window defogger. And right here, there's 2 USBs, 1 wireless charger. You could close this cover if you want to. There is ambient light, as you guys see right here. I love this tan interior. And there is the parking sensor button, a button to turn on the camera without putting the SUV in reverse, drive modes, tune knob on tune wheel and volume wheel, back, home, menu. This right here will control the screen, so click home and you could move this thing left and right to go to a specific place, and you could move it left, up, down, so you could do multiple things, and you could push it in actually. And here is the shifter that will control the 1-speed automatic transmission. Brake hold, very easy to use. Move it to the left for reverse, move it to the right for drive, neutral slightly to the left, and then the park button. And there is 2 cup holders right here. The armrest is nice and soft. Inside there is a decent amount of space. There is a tray inside, 112 volt, and yeah, such a beautiful interior. By the way, I did take it on a POV test drive, so if you guys are interested in the full detailed review or the full detailed POV test drive, it should be on my channel. Frameless mirror and garage controls underneath. It is nice and big. Seeing out of the back is very good, and actually seeing out of this SUV overall is very, very good. I love the corner window. Mirrors are nice and big, so when changing lanes it is very easy. And here is the glasses holder, touch sensitive light switches or buttons, very nice and bright LED, and Genesis does a great job with their lights. And right here there is this button right here will turn on all the lights. This right here is for the support, SOS, and this button right here will keep the lights off when the doors are open. Beautiful big panoramic sunroof. Let me go ahead and show you. Does open nice and quick. Let's see if it opens more. So this is the max it opens, but it brings in a lot of light, and this white interior just looks amazing. You could move this seat using those buttons. And as I said, this headliner is part of the Prestige package, the Alcantara or Napa headliner. The mirror is nice and big, LED light, and yeah, overall interior looks very, very good, and I really love what Genesis is doing with their electric SUVs and cars. Here is the back door panel. The back door panel has the same design as the front. This top portion right here is nice and soft, more of that double stitching, more of that tan. The armrest is hard like the front. Automatic window switch, up and down. Door locks. Door handle feels nice and solid, a little bit light. There's a privacy screen back here, Lexicon sound system, a decent amount of storage place in the back. This is nice and soft like the front, so definitely Genesis did not cheap out back here. As you guys see, there is beautiful ambient light around this console. And for the back seats are actually spacious, good amount of leg room, very good amount of headroom. Those seats do recline by lifting this handle up. And let's hop inside. Let me show you the armrest. The armrest is wrapped in leather, definitely hard. 2 cup holders, nice and big. I love the brushed aluminum. And this sunroof, or this panoramic sunroof, is bringing a ton of light, and those seats are reflecting that light and making the interior very nice and bright. And I love the LED lights. They're very, very bright, and you could adjust the seat from here as I showed you. And back here, as I said, there's tri-climate control. So there's climate controls here in the back, heated seats. Here is the fan speed, temperature, 1 zone back here. 2 USBs, off, automatic. You could change the modes. So I love that Genesis is adding climate controls back here, and they are not cheap. They are very premium, just like the front. And that's how the front of this Genesis GV70 looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed this review of this 2023 Genesis GV70 electric. I am truly impressed with this SUV, but the only thing that I really don't like about this SUV is the fact that it doesn't have enough range. 236 miles. I don't think that's acceptable for $75,000. I really wish it was close to 300 miles, but it's such a beautiful SUV, nice and comfortable, and a very good electric SUV. I would like to thank Sam and Genesis of Milford for providing me this electric GV70. If you guys are around or if you guys are interested, make sure to come and check them out. I'm going to go ahead and put the information and link at the bottom of this video. And if you guys are interested in seeing more videos like this, please like and subscribe, because it does help a lot. And as always, I'll see you next time.